Blue Jays Nation, are we really done making moves after that gut-wrenching Game 7 loss to the Dodgers? Think again. Chris Bassitt just dropped a bombshell that's got the whole baseball world buzzing. Blue Jays Nation, can you believe this veteran pitcher wants back in Toronto Blue? We're talking about a reunion that could reshape our entire 2026 rotation plans. Today, we reveal the move that could redefine Toronto baseball and why Bassitt's return might be the missing piece we didn't know we needed. Stick around because I'm breaking down why this could be the smartest play Ross Atkins makes this offseason. If you're a true fan of the Blue Jays, you won't want to miss a second of today's updates. Smash that like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Let's talk about where we stand right now. The dust is still settling from that heartbreaking World Series run that ended just 24 hours ago. We were one win away from glory, one victory from bringing a championship back to the 6IX after all these years. But here's the thing about this Blue Jays squad, we don't stay down for long. Kevin Gausman anchored our rotation all season with that devastating splitter. Trey Yesavage showed flashes of brilliance when he got the call. Jose Berrios proved he's still got gas left in the tank. But now we're staring at two massive holes in our starting five, and the vultures are circling, wondering if we'll fall apart. The AL East is about to be a bloodbath again. The Yankees are licking their wounds after missing the playoffs entirely. The Red Sox are making noise about big signings. Baltimore's young core is only getting hungrier. And don't even get me started on Tampa Bay's black magic with their pitching development. Here's where it gets interesting though. Chris Bassitt isn't just any free agent begging for a contract. This is a guy who knows our system inside and out. 3 years in, Toronto Blue. Over 500 innings of work for this organization. He's seen the good times and the struggles. Remember when we signed him back in 2023? That 3-year, $63 million deal raised eyebrows across baseball. Some called it an overpay for a declining veteran. But Bassitt proved every doubter wrong with consistency you can set your watch to. But wait, there's a twist coming that changes everything about our offseason strategy. The man made 30-plus starts for 4 straight seasons. Think about that reliability in today's game, where pitchers are babied and innings limits rule everything. Bassitt gave us 170 1/3 innings this past season with a 3.96 ERA. Not spectacular numbers, but exactly what you need from a number 3 or 4 starter who won't blow up your season. And here's the kicker that has me fired up about this potential reunion. When the playoffs rolled around and Bassitt moved to the bullpen, he became absolutely lights out. We're talking a 1.04 ERA across 7 appearances in the ALCS. 33% strikeout rate. The guy reinvented himself when we needed him most. According to Keegan Matheson from MLB.com, Bassitt told reporters he's hoping for another chance with this group. That's not agent speak or contract negotiation tactics. That's a veteran who believes in what we're building here in Toronto. Now let me break down the 2 angles that make this signing either brilliant or catastrophic. From a roster construction standpoint, we desperately need arms. Eric Lauer and Bowden Francis both started games for us this year, but can we really count on them for 180 innings each? Our farm system has Adam Macko and Ricky Tiedemann coming up, but Tiedemann's still rehabbing and Macko's never faced big league hitting consistently. Bassitt slots in perfectly as that veteran bridge. He eats innings, keeps us competitive in games, and provides leadership for our younger arms. At 37 years old, he's not looking for a 5-year deal that'll cripple our payroll flexibility. Tactically, John Schneider knows exactly how to use Bassitt. We saw it work in the playoffs when he moved to relief. Imagine having that kind of versatility in your rotation, a guy who can start, long relieve, or even close games if Romano goes down. Before we continue, smash that like if you bleed blue and white and want to see the Jays make smart moves this offseason. But here's the elephant in the room that's got me losing sleep. Are we aiming too low? The free agent market is loaded with frontline starters. Framber Valdez just dominated in Houston's rotation. Dylan Cease brings that strikeout upside we've been craving. Zach Gallen's still in his prime and could be our ace for the next 5 years. We just watched Yoshinobu Yamamoto carve us up in the World Series. That's the level of starting pitching that wins championships in October. Bassitt's solid, reliable, professional, but is that enough when we're trying to get over the hump? Then there's Shane Bieber, our trade deadline acquisition, who's also hitting free agency. If we're bringing back a familiar face, Shouldn't it be the guy with Cy Young upside when healthy? The money conversation gets tricky too. Bassitt's probably looking at one-year deals given his age, but even veterans want to get paid. Every dollar we spend on a back of the rotation arm is money we can't throw at a true difference maker. Now here's where it gets interesting with our timeline and expectations. If Ross Atkins and the front office believe we're still in our championship window, and after coming one win away from a title, how could they not? Then Bassitt makes perfect sense as a complementary piece. Sign him to anchor the back of the rotation, then go hunting for that true ace to pair with Gausman. The optimistic scenario has us rolling out Gausman, new ace, Berrios, Bassitt, and Yasavage. That's a rotation that can compete with anybody in the American League. Bassitt becomes our insurance policy and veteran presence. But the cautious approach says we should be swinging for the fences. We're not getting younger. Vlad Jr.'s prime years are happening right now. Bassitt is about to hit free agency after this World Series run, creating uncertainty around our infield core. This might be our last real shot at a championship with this group intact. Key dates are coming fast. The winter meetings start in early December. Free agents are going to move quickly with teams flush with new TV money. Every day we wait is another day our targets sign elsewhere. And don't forget, Bassitt doesn't have to wait for us either. Teams like the Angels, Giants, and Cubs all need starting pitching. He could easily land a rotation job somewhere else if we take too long making a decision. Here's what I'm watching for in the next few weeks. If the Blue Jays jump on Bassitt early, it signals they're planning to make multiple moves. Use him as the steady veteran while they pursue bigger fish. But if they let him walk, it probably means they're going all in on one or two premium arms. The Rogers Center faithful deserve answers after coming so close to glory. We proved we can hang with the best teams in baseball. Now it's time to prove we can get over the finish line. So here's my take on this whole Bassitt situation. In a perfect world, we bring him back on a reasonable one-year deal and use him exactly like we did in the playoffs, flexible, reliable, ready for anything. Then we go get Framber Valdez or Dylan Cease to be our ace. But if it's a choice between Bassitt and chasing a true number one starter, I'm swinging for the fences every single time. We didn't come this far to play it safe in the offseason. Blue Jays Nation, here's what I need from you. Who do you want to see in a Blue Jays uniform this season? Are you Team Bassitt reunion, or should we be chasing bigger names in free agency? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you want more Blue Jays content, and share this video with every Jays fan you know. This offseason is going to be wild, and we're just getting started.